Ever wanted to be the luckiest guy or gal in the room? A lot of people think some people are born with luck. It's like it's genetics or something. I happen to believe and have experienced that luck is something that you actually become by certain principles and ways that you view the world. So I'm going to teach you in this video how to increase your magnetism power to attract and draw the things that you want into your life. This is Jake Ducey from JakeDucey.com. Let's dive in. So in order to attract more luck into your life, you have to understand and you have to develop the belief system that luck isn't by accident. Because if you believe that luck is by accident, if you believe that attracting money, romantic relationships, cool opportunities, or whatever it is that you want in your life, if you believe that it happens by accident, then you're not in harmony with it in the first place. There's no way you can be in a state of expectancy. Wayne Dyer has a beautiful quote. He says, "I'm realistic." Why? Because I attract miracles. That's a state of expectancy. He's expecting good things to show up. What do psychologists tell us? Psychologists tell us that most of our life is based off of perception, not on actuality. That the reality that we tend to live, the life results we tend to have, the emotional well-being we tend to have, is based off the way we see the world, not based off of the way the world is. That our perception actually shapes our life more than the outer appearances and the objective world controls our life. That our destiny is determined a lot more by our mental state than the actuality and circumstances of life that we're dealt. And what happens is, if you believe that luck is by chance and accident, you don't put yourself in a position to expect good things to show up. Have you ever been in like a really great rhythm in life and you expected to get the project done on time, you expected to make that sale, you expected when you walked up to ask that person out that they would say yes, or whatever the case was, that you tended to have success with that thing? Well, that's the way it works. You know, there's a quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson, and he says that shallow people believe in chance or luck, and real successful people believe in law. And what I invite you to consider is that luck is a product of law. There's a law of attraction, there's a law of the universe, there's an order to the universe. And that order is what you're in harmony with, you attract. When you're in harmony with anger and frustration, you attract and you notice more things that anger and frustrate you. Has it ever happened to you before, right? That's the old story of when you trip out of the bed, you know, then you tend to notice all these other things that you dislike. Have you ever noticed during political time periods, everyone's arguing and everyone's frustrated? Have you noticed that the overall energy when there's big presidential debates is always lower? There's way more stress. You know, there's way more excuses. Sorry I got mad at you. I'm so stressed about, you know, these presidential debates and the future of the world. Have you ever noticed that when the energy is like that, we attract more of those things in our life, whether it's political or whether it's just our own personal life, and we tend to not be able to see the positive in things. So when you realize that everything is by law, you put yourself in a position to claim your power. That's an empowered state of consciousness, as opposed to a disempowered state of consciousness where you believe it's literally up to chance and randomness, and some people are blessed in life and some people have good genetics and some people don't, and that's just the way it is. And I'll just stick with this lot of life and I'll try and be as comfortable as I can and enjoy it as much as I can. But the fact is, it'd be better if I had Brad Pitt's body, or if I was able to be like that guy and have a good job so I could get a good car, or I was born with a better butt and then I could be more athletic, and right? Like, we let these crazy silly things go on and on and on. When you realize that you attract and you take responsibility for all the things in your life as something you've either attracted, promoted, or allowed in some way, you put yourself in a position to attract, promote, or allow more things that you desire in your life. And when you come from there, it's exciting. It's like, man, I'm so happy and grateful that I live in this beautiful, abundant universe. More money is printed every single day. We've got electricity. We've got the internet. There's amazing men and women all over the world. Depending on your sexual preference, you can attract one of those people in your life or numerous of those people in your life. And that there's so many people. There's amazing career opportunities, that there's beautiful places all over the world to explore. And when you step in there, you put yourself in a position of luck. Right? Have you ever heard before somebody say, when they were a kid, that they're just lucky? I remember I had a friend, he always would just tell me, I'm Irish, I'm lucky. He's not lucky because he's Irish. The reason he's lucky is because he expects good things to happen to him constantly. It's the way he was programmed. Most people are programmed to not expect good things to happen. And what I'm inviting you to do is realize what Albert Einstein said to us. There's two ways you can view the world. One is that we live in this friendly, beautiful world, and one is that we live in a hostile universe. So when you make the belief that you live in a friendly, beautiful universe, you see friendly and beautiful things. Remember, psychologists tell us most of our life is based off of our perception and not the actuality of things, not the objective world. And that your perception actually controls how you experience and create your objective world. And so you take a step back and you say, hey man, I'm this powerful, beautiful creature. I can work with the law of the universe. I can develop a positive, successful mindset. I can learn the skills that I need to learn. Maybe I need to get better at sales. Maybe I need to get better at art. Maybe I need to get better at organization or management. But hey man, I can learn all those skills to be better at my career choice. Hey man, I had a conversation with my boss about how I can increase my income by 20%, and he gave me actionable steps that I need to do. I can learn these things. I can be a better leader. I can do these things. You know, there are so many beautiful, amazing men or women out in the world that would be romantic, awesome romantic partnerships. I'm going to put myself in a position out there to attract that into my life. That's luck. That's a state of abundance. And I invite you to start to use your mind and let it work like that in that way. And you will see you're actually more lucky than you thought. You actually are a magnet to the things that you allow your energy to be most involved with most. This is Jake Ducey from JakeDucey.com. Subscribe to my channel. I got a free success hypnosis. It's jakeshypnosis.com. It's right down below. It will get your unconscious mind working abundantly. It's free. It's easy to use. Just plug it in. Listen to it every single day. Comment in your favorite part of this video and do me one favor. Comment below this affirmation. I am a magnet to prosperity. I'm a magnet to amazing opportunities. Pick one of those. I'm a magnet to prosperity, or I'm a magnet to amazing opportunities, and comment that down below. Let's start a train of that. Whatever one you pick, let that be your affirmation for the rest of the day. Have a beautiful day. See you on the next video. You luck magnet, you.